Hi, this is Abby Jo at Forgotten Way Farms, and today I want to talk to you guys about dreams. I want to hear your dreams. I want to tell you about my dreams. I want to know, what are your dreams? My friend Natalie at Hey It's a Good Life just recently brought about this great collaboration, and I thought it's a great idea because I think a lot of people get overwhelmed with homesteading, and sometimes I think actually dreaming helps to get all your thoughts out, and then you can start building a foundation underneath your dreams. And I also think sometimes just dreaming big and dreaming small and dreaming in between and then writing those things down and seeing them come to fruition is a really cool thing. So I hope you guys join me today on this video as I talk about dreams, and I'd love to hear your own. On top of that, I'm going to tag a whole bunch of people at the end of this. So for my husband and I, one of our biggest dreams since we first got married was just a homestead. And over the years, we've had a lot of different adventures, and we've had kids and businesses and ups and downs and good times and tough times. But through it all, that dream has not changed. Homesteading has always been something that is just really near and dear to our heart. And I know there's all different degrees, I think, of homesteading and even what people think homesteading is. Some people are modern homesteaders. Some people are old-fashioned, back in the olden day homesteaders. You know, I think most people are modern day homesteaders these days, and I think they're just striving basically to grow their own food, produce more of their own necessities, and just work with their hands and live a life that is just with nature and natural. Now, a lot of people that do this have a lot of those goals, you know, just raising their own animals, planting their own food, working with their own hands, building their own stuff. And that's something that we've been doing really, really consistently for 10 years. We started off-grid for 5 years, and we pretty much produced most of our like grown food, like potatoes and onions and vegetables. We didn't have fruit trees and stuff, so I definitely had to find sources for that. We did a lot of foraging, and we still do a lot of foraging. I love foraging for fruit and berries, herbs, all that good stuff. You know, nettle, mushrooms. We do that every year still. So homesteading has always been our dream. And I feel like we've been living that dream for the last 10 years. So we went from off-grid to town to camping out at my parents' house to 20 acres in this homestead. And that's kind of been our journey. And I love that we've really been walking in that dream of homesteading, no matter if it was off-grid or in town. When we lived in town, I feel like our homesteading was like up there. I mean, we were like producing food in the front yard. We were canning and drying and foraging and learning new skills. So I really feel it doesn't matter if you live on 100 acres or you live in an apartment, you can homestead. And I firmly believe that. So if your dream is to homestead, then start doing it now. Start learning the skills now and just pursue it with your whole heart. And I really believe that when we put our heart out there, that God honors that, and we get met with our faith. And so I definitely would encourage you guys to just go out there and pursue your dream. So homesteading, the next dream for us is to something that we really, really have always wanted, and that's to be not just debt-free, but mortgage-free. And that's something that we're still working on. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys more this summer and tell you about more of our goals and projects for getting to that point. That's something that is near and dear our heart. And one of the reasons is because we want the freedom to be able to pursue the things that we want to pursue, like homesteading, even in a more full-time fashion, spending time and traveling with our kids, being able to meet other homesteaders, to pursue YouTube and other avenues of income streams. And that's something that we're working on. We're working on different income streams, and we'll talk more about that later. But right now I'm just sharing with you my dream. And my ultimate dream is to be mortgage free. Number 3, I would love for my husband to be home full time and to work together We've done that before when we did the drying racks, and it was a really sweet time in our lives, and I really desire that again, and so does my husband. So that's like one of our big dreams there. And I know a lot of people, like Jess at Roots and Refuge, she was talking about how her farm was her biggest dream, and it's her biggest dream come true. But now she said, now I've got to start dreaming bigger so I don't get comfortable. So I feel like homesteading has been our dream since we've been married 21 years, but now we're also wanting to pursue that freedom, and that's the financial freedom. So we're working on that right now. And actually, we've been really busy remodeling our house lately. The water is dripping in the background, and it's amazing because that means that spring is coming. I want to talk about a friend that recently inspired me. I have been watching her stuff on Instagram and YouTube for a while, and she was able to do a cookbook review for me, and I actually joined her really cool class on blogging recently, and her name is Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone. And why I want to talk about Lisa is because Lisa has been a huge inspiration to me with getting out of debt. And I have watched all her videos practically, and they're great. So I will link those above or in the show notes below. And you guys need to check her out because she's all about natural living, homemade home, cooking from scratch, all that good stuff. And she shares a lot about her debt-free journey. And I really like it because it's not like she just started blogging and now they have, a debt-free living. They started that whole process, like, I think she said 10 years ago. And it's just really cool because everybody has a different story. Nobody's is going to be the same. We all live in different parts of the country. We all have different incomes, different situations, but I do believe that if we pursue it and seek it and work hard at it, we can become debt-free. And her story really inspired me because they bought a house when they first got married, but it was a huge fixer-upper in town. And it really encouraged me because they worked really hard on it, and they worked really hard on paying it off. Her husband didn't have this high-paying job, and they just worked at it hard, and every tax return and every extra bit of money they were putting on it to pay off their debt. And they want to buy a house in the country. So recently they were able to buy a farmhouse on I think 13 acres. And they were able to pay cash for it. And her story just really inspired me because that's something that Dan and I have been doing. We've been fixing up properties and flipping them and working slowly towards that goal. At the same time, saving and doing the best we can with a family, a big family. We have a family of 9, even though one of my kids now is married and has a life of his own as a United States Marine. And my kids are getting older, so I know that our dreams and our desires are going to start changing a little bit because we have this big group of kids that are getting older, and we want to travel with them a little bit, and we want to go meet homesteaders. We were excited about going to the Homesteaders of America conference. So those are some big dreams for us this year. We've been working really hard at it, and we'll be sharing more about that this spring and summer, just our journey and what we're doing and the steps we're taking. And I can't wait to I feel like there's so many things right now to share with you guys, but there's also so much going on, and I've been really bad about bringing my camera with me. So I got to really practice. Website, forgottenwayfarms.com, or our YouTube. I just appreciate you. I love the freedom that we've already obtained, and I can't wait until we get to the spot where we are mortgage free, and I'm just excited about that. I'm excited about the journey and what's ahead. So please tell me, what is your biggest dream in your life? I am here to listen to you guys in the comments, or if the people that I tagged, I want to know. So let's talk about the people that I've tagged. So I tagged some people. I even have a list. It's kind of a big list, but these are all people that I look up to or that are my personal friends that really inspire me. There's so many amazing channels on YouTube. It's just such a cool mix of people on YouTube, and I'm just blown away at the community and how people support each other. I've never seen this on any other social media account as I have. I literally have gotten to know so many other channels recently and just been able to develop friendships that I know are going to last a lifetime. So I'm tagging right now Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone because she inspired me, and with her story that you can live debt-free and that you can pay off your home and have a mortgage-free lifestyle. I really appreciate her stories and her encouragement. So I'm tagging you, Lisa, and I will definitely, I can't wait. I hope that you can do this tag because I would love to hear what you're dreaming about now. Because after you pay your home off and you have your dream homestead, what's next? What's your dream after that? I just recently started watching this channel and I really like her a lot, and this is Farmhouse Vernacular. I'm tagging her because I want to know what her dreams are. The next person I'm tagging is Angela at the Parisian Farm Girl. This is one of my favorite people to tag here because she knows how to dream big. And I love seeing her dreams come to fruition, from her potager garden to her beautiful home that she's dialing the clock back from a 1980s envelope house to a 1870s farmhouse. Very exciting journey watching her, and I want to hear more of her dreams because that girl dreams big. The next person I'm tagging is Rose at Wholesome Roots. I really love Rose. She is just an absolute wealth of information, and she has such a big heart. Go watch her channel. She has just got so much knowledge, from permaculture to forest gardens to goats. She's definitely considered the goat lady in this community of homesteading. She's such a great gal. Definitely am tagging her because I want to know about her dreams are. I'm really excited to hear back from her. And I'm back with a few more people to tag here, and that is the Green Dream Project. I absolutely love Jim and Jessica. I think they are an awesome couple doing amazing things out in the desert, like greening up the desert, and their permaculture goals are awesome. I already know a lot about them and their goals, but I would like to know what their big dreams are. So I'm waiting to hear back from you guys. I can't wait to hear your dreams. I really believe in dreaming big, and basically I always wanted to just cook from scratch and cook food from my own garden and from the woods and foraging, and I've done that, and that's been one of my, I'd say, smaller or medium dreams, and that's something that I do on a regular basis. So you can have those size of dreams too, and it's just working hard towards those dreams. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We make a new video every week on adventures in simple, cozy living and food from scratch. I hope you guys will come and join us next week. So like, as I was heading out to the woodshed to do this video, I totally biffed in the snow. So I just want you guys to know that I love you guys enough to go down the trail and slip in the snow and still come in the house and dry off.